It's been an intense week for Donald Trump. It began with his return to Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday. Trump finished a speech that was interrupted by an assassin in July. Shortly after the rally, he gave an interview to Republika, directly from Trump Tower in New York.
Well, I love the Polish people. As you know, I was in Warsaw and made a speech, and the relationship with Polish people has just been extraordinary, and I hope they get out and vote for me, because the other side does not like the Polish people.
The Republican spoke warmly of Poland and Poles and encouraged Americans of Polish descent to vote for him. Up to 800,000 of them live in Pennsylvania alone.
But there's no president that's been better to the Polish people.
In an interview with Michał Rachoń, Donald Trump recalled that he opposed the construction of Nord Stream 2 and stood firmly against Russian imperialism.
We wouldn't have a war right now about our president. This was done because we have incompetent leadership in the United States. There was no way that that war with Ukraine would be happening, and that threatens Poland.
Trump takes a tough stance on Russia and illegal immigrants, whom he wants to deport. The Republican wants to make America great again, which is why he emphasizes sound economic policy.
We have to drill, baby, drill. It's an expression they use. I think it's very good. It's very informative. It says what it is. It's drilling. We're going to drill for oil. We're going to cut people's energy prices within a 12-month period from January 20th by half, 50%, 50.
These concrete promises are resonating with a growing number of voters. Trump consistently prioritizes security, the economy, and family. He has made a pretty clear statement on electricity and electricity prices. The raw numbers are reaching people's hearts and minds, and they can easily calculate for themselves what will happen if Donald Trump is elected president. Americans see that such a choice will pay off for them, because when the economy grows, people benefit. Over the past week, Donald Trump has made gains among voters in the so-called swing states. This is where the percentage of undecided voters is highest. The Republican leads in Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. Kamala Harris in Nevada. Michigan and Wisconsin are tied. In each of the key states, the battle is over every last voter. This is indeed evident because in these last weeks, the Republican message focuses on immigration policy, on economic policy. These are indeed the two issues that are of primary interest to Americans today. Donald Trump promises voters that he will uphold conservative values and prevent the spread of gender ideology in America, which is being vigorously promoted by Kamala Harris.
These maniacs that I'm running against, I would say one thing very simply: vote for Trump. If you vote for Trump, it's all going to disappear. We're going to be back to normal. We're going to be back to what it should be. We're going to be back to what God wanted, but we're going to be back to what everybody wants. We're going to be back to common sense, because we don't have common sense. These people are crazy.
The voice of reason is beginning to resonate with more and more Americans, disillusioned with the 4-year reign of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.